Hello everyone! This video was created for people from abroad who want to come to Japan to work in agriculture. The aim is to give people an idea of what it is like to work in Japanese agriculture. More than 50,000 foreign workers are currently engaged in Japanese agriculture. They play an important role in supporting Japan's agricultural production in crop farming, where crops are grown in rice paddies and fields, and in livestock farming, where livestock are raised. Each worker performs a variety of tasks. Let's take a look at how they work, showing some photos. In crop farming, they grow seedlings, prepare fields, plant the fields, manage crops, harvest the crops, box and ship them. In livestock farming, they perform watering, feeding, caring for livestock, cleaning barns, and other daily livestock management practices. On dairy farms, they milk and obtain livestock products. In addition to this, they are expected to carry out various other tasks in the same way as Japanese employees. Although Japanese agriculture is becoming increasingly mechanized, there are many tasks that require manpower, and we look forward to your help. Some have now taken on leadership roles on farms. Let's now take a look at the video footage of 2 farms to see how senior staff work. First, we visit Fujita Farm, a vegetable producer in Ibaraki Prefecture. Indonesians Mr. Ajiribu and Mr. Wiwit Widianto work there. This is a daily schedule for the two. Crops and tasks handled vary according to the season. When they arrive at work, they first have a morning meeting with the president. They are briefed on the day's flow and precautions. The day's work began with washing daikon radishes. They arrange the harvested radishes on a washing machine and check them for size and flaws. They operate forklifts to carry baskets of radishes. They must drive with caution of those around them. When handling large quantities of radishes, several people work carefully together. They pack the washed radishes back into the baskets. Each radish is heavy, so it is heavy labor. Once the morning's work is done, they take a break in their accommodation. They relax while chatting with their peers. After the break, they move to the field for harvesting. As it is a large farm, they harvest radishes with a specialized harvester. The radishes are pulled out by machine and fine-tuned by hand. Cooperation among workers is important. Harvested radishes are packed in baskets and transported to the washing area. The operator drives a crawler forklift truck that can drive through fields. With a driving license, you can also drive light trucks and expand your field of activity. This scene shows the multi-materials that have been put up being removed. To clear the field once the harvest is over, the materials are peeled off and rolled up with a special machine. Once the harvester has been cleaned up, the work is done. After the morning's work is finished, they have lunch with everyone in their accommodation. They rest their bodies and prepare for the afternoon's work. So, here is a message to you all from senior staff members.
私はアチリボです。34歳です。よろしくお願いします。
私、ビビト・ウィディアンドです。30歳です。よろしくお願いします。
Why have you chosen Japanese agriculture, and what advice would you give to people coming to Japan?
経験やりたいです。農業は日本は面白いです。勉強してて、国帰ってから農業やります。
日本語が難しい。だからみんな勉強してください。日本の仕事がなかなか大変です。体が注意してください。日本の生活がいろいろな楽しいことがありますから楽しくなります。
What would you like to do in the future?
鶏の会社建てたり、お店建てたり、そしたら鶏肉売りたいです。
みんな来てください。農業のことを勉強しながら仕事やって、いっぱい貯金してやりたいことをやってください。バイバイ。
藤田ハーブ代表の藤田和則と言います。
What do you keep in mind when accepting foreign personnel?
こちらの文化とか常識を当てはめようとせず、向こうの考え方とかも尊重しながら折り合いをつけて一緒に働いています。
Are there any foreigners in leadership roles?
だいぶ仕事を任せられる外国人特定技能生もいますので、そちらの方にリーダーになってもらって取り仕切ってもらっています。新しく入ってきてもらった特定技能生、技能実習生は細かいことがわからなかったりするので、そのリーダーにインドネシア語で細かく指導してもらっています。
What advice would you give to people coming to Japan?
どうしても文化や習慣が違うので、不安に思うことはたくさんあると思いますけれども、今日本でもそういう違う文化とか習慣を受け入れておこうっていうふうにやっていますので、安心して日本に来て働いてみてください。
うちの農場では楽しく働くことができます。ぜひ日本にまた来てくださいね。
The second senior staff member is Mr. Tan, a Vietnamese who works at Fukushima Enya in Fukushima Prefecture. Fukushima Enya incubates chicks to sell to poultry farmers. This is Mr. Tan's daily schedule. Now, let's take a look at the actual work. Eggs are placed in special racks. He has to work carefully to avoid breaking the eggs. The eggs are kept for some time in the setter, which is kept warm to allow them to hatch. He moves them to a hatcher before they hatch. On the way, the eggs are passed through a machine to vaccinate them. The eggs can also be sorted by the machine to see if they will hatch. He moves the hatched chicks on the machine while separating them from the eggshells. The egg incubation process is completed by placing the chicks in each basket. After this, they are shipped to farmers who raise them as chickens. Chicks born in Fukushima Enya are raised by poultry farmers in various regions and thus become adult chickens. He feeds and waters chickens and manages the barns. If you work for a poultry farmer, you will do this kind of work.
大丈夫か自分で考えてやるからですよ。いや、そんなことないです。こちらこそありがとうございます。
So, here is a message to you all from senior staff members.
私はタンです。日本に来て8年目です。
Why do you work in Japanese agriculture?
ベトナムは農業まだ発達しないから日本で働いて技術学んで後で帰国して農業をします。
What advice would you give to people who are planning to come to Japan?
一生懸命勉強して日本人とチャンスがあったら会話したり自分で努力して勉強してください。日本の法律に守ってください。皆さん、日本国はいい国です。人も親切し、景色もいいですね。皆さんは日本に来て働いてください。
車田と申します。
What are the effects of accepting foreign personnel?
もう日本人に遜色のない働きを今していただいてますが、2013年から売上も含めてですね、会社として成長しているというところで、非常にそれを支えていただいている、大きな一つの担い手として、この外国の皆さんに頑張っていただいているという現状です。
What advice would you give to foreign personnel coming to Japan?
外国行って仕事したいという思いの方たくさんいらっしゃると思いますし、中には日本に来て仕事したいと思っていらっしゃる方もたくさんいると思いますが、どうしてもやっぱり来るまでは非常に不安でいらっしゃると思いますので、ぜひ一歩勇気を踏み出してね、来ていただければ我々全力でサポートする姿勢でおりますし、困ったことがあったら一緒になって解決することもできますし、ぜひ勇気を持ってね、一歩踏み出していただけたらというふうに思います。一番頑張っていただいた方だと思うんです。
Now that you have seen the two sides, has it deepened your understanding of the work? Many foreign personnel are active in the agricultural sector in Japan. We hope that you will learn how to work in Japan. Do your best to study Japanese and come to Japan.